Hey folks, and welcome to Beholder. Now this is an interesting little game that I picked up on Steam a few days ago when it was released. And it's categorized as a strategy indie RPG kind of game, but to me it feels more like just plainly a management game with maybe some RPG elements. I honestly don't know. Anyway, you are appointed by the state as a new landlord for a building, and you are to manage all your tenants to make sure they don't do anything illegal, and even if they don't do anything illegal, you are to report on them and spy on them, and just mainly making sure that everyone is doing what they should be doing. But yeah, enough of me talking, let's start the game up, and there is a small intro. You don't really need to read this because they will, well, read it out loud in a few seconds.
Dear Carl Stain, we are happy to announce you've been appointed a landlord of the Class D apartment block on Krushwitz 6. You must arrive there immediately and start working. You and your family are given an apartment on the first floor. The experimental medicine you've been injected with during the medical checkout suppresses your need for sleep. Thus, you will be able to spend more time serving your motherland. Welcome to the elite official rank, Ministry of Allocation.
So yeah, seems like a nice society, doesn't it? Wonderful. So yeah, there is a option to do a tutorial, but the whole tutorial felt like it was basically just pop-ups about things. So yeah, first of all we need to talk with our boss, this guy over here.
Oh, just a minute, Alfie.
You must be Carl. Good afternoon. On behalf of the Ministry of Order, I welcome you to your new position. What's going on? We're merely driving pests out of the house. It's of no concern to you. Yeah, I agree. As you wish. Oh, and one more thing. Every action has, or at least it's supposed to have a consequence in this game. I've only played for like an hour, so I haven't seen much about it. But it will be interesting to see as we get further into the game. So yeah, as you wish. Your predecessor was unable to cope with the easiest tasks. If a person occupying an important position can't cope with a simple task, there's only one outcome. He did that intentionally. He became an outlaw. As of now, everything your tenants do is your business. And the word everything means... The word everything means absolutely everything. You will follow their every step and document any suspicious activity. That is, if you want to earn a reputation for being a good public servant. If you're going to be a perfect beholder, document hobbies, interests, and even conversations. How can I do that? Observe and record. Surveillance cameras will help. Let's start at the beginning. Have you ever managed an apartment building before, Carl? Do you need any help? Decline. We don't need any help. I don't need help. Here's your journal. It's located at the right side of the screen. Let's come back to surveillance. Set up surveillance cameras in your house to simplify your work. According to our documentation, your predecessor received 2 of them. Find them in your office, which is to the right of this room. So yeah, on the right you have a few tabs, with the upper one is, well, your goals. Then you have profiles of everyone in your house. Announcements from the government about new laws, what are illegal and what are illegal. I mean, are legal. And mail. On the left you have your inventory, which is currently empty. At the top right you have the shop, which you will be able to buy stuff from later. But for now we need to head into our office and pick up some cameras. And take you. And then go back to the boss and talk with him.
Oh, just a minute, Alfie.
Great, you found the cameras. Install them in the dining hall. Follow me. And that's our family. I like how these dudes walk around. So yeah, we're gonna have to install the cameras and the fire alarms. So that we can see what's going on in here, even if we are not in the room. And just to make sure that our family doesn't do anything suspicious.
Oh, just a minute, Alfie.
You're doing fine. Here's your first reward. So we got $300 and 100 reputation points, or whatever they are called. Spend your money on things you need. You'll find them at the shop. You'll receive surveillance cameras as you earn reputation points. Reputation points show your standing with the public. You receive them for completing tasks. You can also use them for personal gains in order to persuade the people around you to do what you want them to do. As in other words, blackmail people. Unfortunately, I have issues to deal with at the ministry. However, you can call me anytime from the office using the private line and ask me anything. By the way, Carl, I strongly encourage you to answer the phone. Remember, you and I serve our great people, and completing the order of the ministry is our bread and butter. It's also our water and air. So yeah, what he said there about answering the phone, I was a bit paranoid about always checking the phone first time I played, but it never rang, so I don't know if I missed it or... Well, I hope I get like an alarm or something that the phone is ringing. Here's the main thing. Several tenants are at risk. Your predecessor couldn't handle things. We're hoping you'll do better. Just tell me how. First of all, watch the tenants closely. File a report as soon as you gather evidence. The police will take care of the rest. Between ourselves, our great state can be very grateful to those who do their work well. The ministry can turn a blind eye to forgery and blackmail if they help you achieve your goals. I will do my best. I will make you proud. Whoops. Okay, I clicked. Nah, never mind. One last instruction. The key I gave you opens every door in the building. Make sure tenants leave their apartment before you enter it. Many citizens still think their private life is their own business. Let it be so. Now get to work. So yeah, that's the introduction of the game. And up here on the left, just below the clock, you'll see our current tasks, and we need to use the phone over here to call the ministry and get our first task. But we will be needing one of these cameras later, so I'll just take one down right away. Also, the game only saves when you complete a task, I think. Don't think I can... No, I can't save. That's in the middle of things, so the length of the episodes might vary a bit. Ministry of Order, your call is accepted. Hello, Carl. You've learned your main duties. Are you ready to receive a task? Ready for a task. Establish surveillance in apartment 2. Jacob Manischek lives there. You can always buy cameras you need at the state shop. Only enter a tenant's apartment when they are not home, and be careful. So yeah, I don't know what happens if I enter an apartment building when there's somebody home. I'm guessing he'll get pissed, but not sure. So, yeah, this is our current task. We have 47 hours to complete it. We need to search apartment 2, install a camera, and gather data on the tenants. And as you can see, this is apartment 2. First of all, let's have a knock, see if anybody's home. Nobody? And nobody seems to care that I'm peeking into people's homes, so that's nice. Also, a new law or a new directive was just added, or however you call it. The production of political propaganda is prohibited. And this is how you gather information, by clicking on red text. So there we got some information. And can we find anything else? And the same goes for when you're talking to people. That red text might appear in the conversation, and you can click on it to gather the data, which we will be needing for later. With a little skill, the broken bottle can be turned into a dangerous weapon. Dangerous tendencies. And I think that's all from what I can remember. So let's get out of here, in case he comes back. But I can't see him, so let's search a bit more. No? Okay. Oh, and this is our shop dude for other things than public items. So let's trade. As you can see, there are a few things, and a lot of them are pretty expensive. But right now we'll keep the money that we have. So, oh right, we need to install a camera here as well. Forgot about that. And let's install it over here. Hold up. Okay, so now we need to import things out. Call the ministry. Use the phone over here. Call. Hurry up, dude. Let's see, dial the number, report a task. Ministry of Order, congratulations, your first task was a success. Your rewards are $500 and 50 reputation points. According to our sources, Jacob Manischek is violating state directives. Spy on him using the surveillance camera. When a camera detects a tenant doing something illegal, the action icon changes color. Click on the icon to add the evidence to the dossier. Attach the evidence you gather to the report. So yeah, first of all, we have to wait for him to get home. And also a new directive. The production of drugs is prohibited. Rather interesting that it wasn't prohibited before. And that dude is Jacob Manager. The son of the miners' trade union leader was found unconscious after criminals reportedly pumped him full of drugs. He is being treated and rehabilitated at the hospital. The Ministry of Order advises citizens to be alert and interfere with any attempts to manufacture and spread drugs. Remember, your child could be next. But yeah, while we wait, let's spy on some people. Spying is always good. Being nosy is good. Gathering information is good. All is well, and somebody is sleeping over there. And as you can see, we will be able to have more tenants as the game goes on, but I think it costs like $500 to open a new apartments. And we don't have that right now. Don't see anyone doing anything in there. Is there anybody home here? Yeah, okay, so there is somebody home. And what are you doing down in my dining area? Seriously, dude, get out of here. No poking around my home. I mean, who spies on his landlord? That's just offensive. Maybe we should buy a new camera? Oh, there we go. So he is producing drugs. So now we need to report him to the police. Which we do from our desk over here. So this part is sort of paperwork. Pretty simple, but if you do it wrong, you might lose the game. And that button, not the other button. There we go. Okay, so first of all, let's click on apartment 2, so we have his name. Write a report on Jacob Manischek, who lives in apartment number 2. Violation direct number 6040 from 010984. And let's attach the evidence and send it. This should call police. There we go. The big dudes. The nasty dudes. Boink. Boink. Just hitting him a little extra buttons. Begging for his life. All in a day's work around here, apparently. So we can talk with our family and such, but I'm not gonna do it right now because we'll be getting a new task about that later. And let's spy around a bit. Wait. We do have some new posts. Daily News. The Ministry of Truth has noticed a rising interest in philosophy books, including the work of Paul who died a century ago. His writings describe obsolete ideas that have been proved to be unrealistic. However, they still capture people's minds. The ministry believe that the notion of society without government, in which the freedom of personal choice exists, is dangerous and should be destroyed in all its forms. So, we need to repair up to 110. Okay, let's do that. There. And pick a suitable tenant. A famous cardiac surgeon looking for a long-term rental, guaranteed to be a decent tenant. We'll rent a cuddy for a couple of weeks. Now let's go with the doctor. And the task is completed. Let's call it a day. Dial the number. Ministry of Order, congratulations, your task was a success. As a reward, you are transferring the following sum to your account: $1,000, 250 reputation points. Remember, if you miss a call from the Ministry of Order, you will be fined. You must be in your apartment at all times and answer the phone when it rings. Again, I have never seen it ring at any time, so even if you're dying, do you understand? Sure. You got rid of the violator. Now survey your tenants' opinions on Shimmer. We'll go with Shimmer. Find out what other people think about him. Document his characteristics after you've done with the survey. Go to work. Or get to work, maybe it said. But yeah, I will be ending the episode here, and I don't know if I'll make a full let's play of this game. Maybe it will be more of a let's try. Kinda depends on how this game progresses. But yeah, if you liked this episode, please give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you didn't, and a comment down below. And if you want to see more daily content here from me, then please do subscribe. I hope you guys have a good one, and thank you for watching.